Hello, welcome to round one of Breaking Moto. No, Hour of Devastation draft. Here the Sun-Scorched Desert is definitely coming back to bite me, but I might still keep. I have 10 white sources in the deck, so a 1/3 chance I draw it every turn. And given that I have a cycling card on 2, and any land lets me play Eternal on 3, I think it's worth playing this hand. If I draw planes, I can go Mummy into Mummy, which is pretty good. I can hit for 3. Yeah, so Dauntless Haven, not exactly what we wanted. But now I get to cycle Jarrow's Resolve, so I have 2 draw steps to hit any land. And if it's... I think I'll probably just play the Eternal no matter what, depending on what my opponent does. Yeah, so we cycle. Come on. Okay, I gotta cycle this. Planes. Okay. I don't think the keep was overly greedy. Maybe I'm wrong, but I'm playing 17 lands, so between 3 draws I think I should have been able to find a desert, or, I mean a plains, land. Okay, plains is nice. Right now their creature can't block. They're in black and white. I think Eternal of Harsh Truth has the highest upside. Unwavering Initiate. Let's see. But they missed a 1 and 2 drop. So on 3 it's likely that they have something like a Rot Beast. So if I play this and it can't block, it's just kind of dead on this board. So I think actually I'm going to take the safe play. I don't really need much card advantage this game. I just need to survive because my hand is loaded. I can Eternalize, I have Sandblast, Disposal Mummy deals with their Eternalized creatures. So, although playing Eternal has a higher upside, I think just getting Initiate down and starting to block their creatures is more important right now. If I had more info about their deck, maybe I would do this differently. In the dark, well, okay, we can see those who serve. Okay, really glad I didn't play the Eternal. I think I will block. The Initiate's not going to be getting in for damage, and nothing really blocks this card better than... Oh. Okay, my opponent has a sweet zombies deck, it seems. So here, for mana efficiency, we can play Steadfast Sentinel. I know it can't block the Bone Slasher, but it can block those who serve. And then it can... what is this? Okay, my opponent's deck is sweet. Yeah, so no blocks, take a lot of damage. They should just attack with both. And on our turn, we're in a really tough spot. We can hope to draw planes. Then we can go creature plus Sandblast. Vizier of the True is not amazing. I guess I can double block the Bone Slasher. I can do that with Disposal Mummy as well. I think I'm going to play the Disposal Mummy. Then I can, yeah, double block the Bone Slasher, no attacks. And then next turn if I have a plains I can go Paramount plus Sandblast and like maybe come back into this game. But this card in a zombies deck is almost unbeatable. Go to 1. Yep, going to 1. Yeah, okay. Game 2. Really just have to hope they don't have Liliana's Mastery, I think. But I have some flyers, so like this deck is not necessarily bad against them. I think this hand's a bit better. 4 lands plus a cycler is kind of a lot, but I have 2-drop into 3-drop, all the colors I would ever need, and I hit for 3 on turn 2, or I guess turn 3. Festering Mummy's kind of annoying, but Vizier is very nice. Yeah, so we can go 2, 3, 4. And Festering Mummy can't even trade for Mummy Paramount because it's going to be pumped. Definitely not blocking. Huh. Do they have a combat trick? I don't see why they would attack there. They have to have something, right? Like a untap, like +2/+2, or impeccable timing, maybe? I think I'm just gonna play a Dauntless Aven and not attack. Maybe I'm being overly cautious, but it just their play seems weird. Something's up. Because if you had a 1-drop and then no 2-drop, you would keep this back so you can block the Mummy Paramount. So I think that was the right play. I'll never know. Sure, so I take 4. Maybe they're just on the super aggro plan. But spending their whole turn to do 4 damage isn't so bad for me. They only have 1 creature in play still. Now I can hit for 4. And Vizier plus Dauntless Haven is going to be really nice. They won't be able to block like anything. Untap this Mummy. Plains Vizier. And next turn I can... This is why I talked about having a 1-mana trick is so important. Next turn I can play Disposal Mummy and still have Joe's Resolve up. Wow. Okay, that's a good card. Getting back on conventional tactics, so they're going to give this flying. I can exert the Vizier, make the Mummy unable to block, and if he blocks, both of my creatures have 3 power, and I'm going to play Disposal Mummy plus Jaro's Resolve, so I'll be able to trade, or not even trade, just kill the Emit. So Mummy, nothing to exile. Yep. He gets bigger. Tap down that Mummy. Untap you. So they're taking quite a bit of damage. They're actually dead next turn. Yep. So he's a 3/3 now, and I take no damage. Maybe I should have kept that in hand to cycle. But I do have some 5 and 6 drops. Jeez, okay. Man, their deck is so good. Oh, so is ours. So we can unconventional tactics the Vizier 6, 7, 8. We can also tap down a zombie, but then they have 2 blockers for our 2 creatures, so that's not great. And I don't want this Festering Mummy to die, because then it kills our Dauntless Haven. But yeah, this hits for the most damage. And no reason to exert. For, say they have some weird tap down spell, I'm not getting in with any other creatures anyway. But we can untap him just because. So that's 8 in the air, they're down to 3. So unfortunately we can't kill them next turn, but we can play Dutiful Servants and get it back. And then any of our creatures is lethal. We need to keep in mind that they may have shown us, or not unconventional technique, impeccable timing. Yeah, not blocking you. So we need to make sure we can beat an impeccable timing. Although now we can just make all of our creatures lethal. I'm trying to think what they could have. They could have like Sandblast plus impeccable timing. Or the untapped creature. But even if they have that, they only have 2 blockers to my 4 lethal threats. So I think doing this is better. And I can actually do it again next turn because I can sack this desert. Yeah, so all of these are lethal, and if he has an untap plus a kill spell, like we tap you down. Okay, so he does have Joe's Renunciation. I feel like he has impeccable timing. I think I'm fine trading my 3-3 for his 3-3 though, and he has to spend his mana killing the Dauntless Haven, which lets me untap this Vizier. Maybe I want the... I don't know which one I want. I'm going to untap him. I don't think it matters so much. But yeah, impeccable timing, probably killing the Haven. Trading for the Mummy. So my opponent had all of the cards that we thought they had. So they always have to have 2 blockers back, so they can't really attack, which is why I wanted to get rid of that 1 zombie. Frees up my turn so much, and now I can play Dutiful Servant, getting back unconventional tactics, and they're forced to have a whole bunch of spells again. I don't like this. I don't like this at all. Yep. Oh my gosh. Wait, why didn't you exile my unconventional tactics? What? Okay, now I'm fine with that. Yeah, that works perfectly well for me. Dutiful servants. So they have to kill both of our creatures next turn. Yes, I would like to pay a white. They really should have just... Is this creature? No, it's any card. Huh. Okay, well, they have to have a way to deal with both of these guys now. My opponent's a little salty, despite having a very sweet zombie deck. Okay, they're dead. Yeah, they're dead. Okay, whew. Yeah, I don't know why they're so upset, but, you know, Magic's about having fun. If you don't want to have fun while you're playing, I feel sorry for you. Alright, game 3. Given that they have this attitude, I really want to beat them. And this Sun-Scorched Desert is actually being kind of obnoxious. On the draw, this Angler Drake is kind of like a mulligan. I think we need a better hand to beat their deck. I think this hand is okay though. We have a lot of chances to... Oh, why? Why these cards? This card's amazing if we draw planes. But then we have to draw planes. I think that's too greedy. I think that's too greedy. This is where I draw planes. Ugh, okay, glad I scryed it to the bottom. I thought the mana on this deck was pretty decent, but maybe I'm wrong. I really just don't want to lose to this opponent. They're so... angry. Third island. We're only playing 6 in the whole deck. Double Moaning Wall. Okay, they're having mana problems too. Planes. 4th island. No! Well, at least they missed a land drop. Okay, they hit one now. Yep, now they have a 3-3. Come on, planes. Okay. I think again I just like the Initiate. Need to be wary of time to reflect though. Yep. Definitely not blocking you. I don't think they have time to reflect given that they did this instead. No play. So I'm going to attack first because I think if they do nothing, maybe I just embalm. Or like if somehow they kill it. Okay. Angler Drake on their Bone Slasher is going to be pretty good. I think they don't really have a way to gum up the ground. So I think I'd rather play a Dauntless Aven. Just getting through damage in the air is going to be very important. Take the Bone Slashers 4. Ay. Man, their deck is really good. So I can bounce the Emit Eternal. Then they still have their 4/4 First Striker. But when I bounce the Eternal, that lets me get in for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I take 4 back. They replay the Eternal. Then I have 6 in the air. So let's see, that's 5. Puts them down to 12. Then I hit 4. I get hit for 4, so I go to 8. Then I can play 2 spells. And I hit for 6 in the air. And then they're dead the turn after that, if they don't have impeccable timing. So I think it's better to bounce the Eternal, because this Afflict 3 is going to be kind of annoying. And and I can play 2 spells next turn, so this card gets even smaller. Yeah, I like that better. And I can untap the Aven. Yeah, so if Emit was their best play that turn, I just really have to hope to dodge Leona's Mastery. If they have it on turn 5 every game, they have it on turn 5 every game. Okay. That's not amazing for us, especially if they have impeccable timing. But now we're only taking 3. No reason to block. Ooh, okay. So I'm going to attack with these 2. This is just an all-out race. Dauntless Haven untaps itself. Hope to dodge an impeccable timing. No! Okay. Yep, they have all the plays. Okay, so they have Emit Eternal in hand. They're hitting with a 3/3. So Takrop Elite plus Mummy Paramount seems pretty good. And then next turn they're going to play their guy. I think it's still worth taking 3. Next turn they probably play Emit Eternal, and then I can make it a 3/3. Oh, those who serve, okay. Okay. Okay, so what can we beat and what can't we beat? I don't think we can beat the unconventional tactics. They just hit with like a 5/5 flyer in the air. So I think I definitely am attacking with a flyer. I can play 2 spells this turn to make their Emit Eternal a 3/3. Unfortunately it has Afflict 3, so even if I do block it, then we're taking quite a bit. I can exert my can hide the Shafet Dunes in hand. So I can hit with Talkrop Elite this turn, get them down to 7. This Exert plus Shafet Dunes activation is 4 damage in the air already. So that puts them at 3. So any other creature getting through is lethal. They have a Vigilance creature, and I'm going to at least lose my Initiate. And I guess I have to block this as well. So I can attack here, I can block with 2 creatures, maybe the Initiate and the Mummy, right, against these. Then they have 2 blockers back, and I'll have 2 attackers. So I think I need to draw something no matter what. This makes their guy smaller. And I want to hide the Shafet Dunes, because maybe they leave me with a Mummy thinking it won't be lethal, and then I just hit for a lot of damage. Disposal Mummy is going to exile, I think, a Moaning Wall. Seems unlikely that it matters. Sorry if you can hear my phone ringing, I'll answer it after. Spearmaster shrinks their guy. So now they have a 3/3. And yeah, keeping Shafet Dunes makes sense. Well, I could attack and Exert and attack with a Mummy. And the Initiate? What does that do? So if I attack and Exert, that's 3 in the air. Mummy's now a 4/4. And the Initiate's now a 4/3. So they don't have any good blocks. And they need to block with something. So let's see. Sorry this is taking so long, but it's important. So Talkrop Elite is a 4/4. Initiate's a 4/3. So they can let those 2 through, chump with the Warrior. Then they have 3 attackers. I let this through because it has a flicked 3. And I can block here and just take 2 and go to 1. And I still have another blocker back. I think that's better, actually. And then if they think I don't have enough back for lethal, I can surprise them with Shafet Dunes next turn. But they have to at least block one of these, and they don't have many good blocks. I think their best block is Those Who Serve and Warrior on Unwavering Initiate. Yeah, okay, so they're going with a chump. Oh, he can even be a blocker. So they went to 2. That's not great for me. That means they have some kind of removal spell. Oh, or lifelink. Okay. So they can gain 6. I like attacking with Those Who Serve. Okay, so we need to block the least amount we can. And they're just gonna gain life. Okay, okay. Disposal Mummy can block here, and I take 5. And then he has 1 blocker. He's going to be at 8 life. And this guy hits for 4. Plus 3 plus 4. So I'm 1 damage short. But this puts me to 5 right now. So I think I need to draw a zombie. But I can't draw a zombie. I'm not winning the late game against this Mummy. If I block here, I go to 1. Okay, I think that's my best play though. Right, this is 5. I go to 1. On the backswing I have 4 plus 4 plus 1. So he has to block here because this is the most damage. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, I think this is my best play though, and I'm not just dead on board. I was gonna say Angler Drake would be nice, but yep, so he gains lifelink. And I think if he tries to keep back a lifelink or death toucher. Okay, so you gain 6. I think I'm dead still. Yep, so he gets big. Basic planes. Yeah, so here's what we do. Yes. Maybe he messes up the blocks. I was really hoping he kept back and tried to have a lifelinker back. Then the first strike could kill the zombie before he gained life, and then he'd be dead, but he's at 1, so did our best. Got him to 1. Maybe we could have played differently and killed him at some point, but yeah, unfortunate loss to kind of a grumpy opponent. But anyways, thanks for watching. See you next round.